cookie. Yeah, everybody wants this cookie. My spoiled rotten cookie. Yeah, everybody wants this cookie. My spoiled rotten cookie. Yeah, everybody wants this cookie. My spoiled rotten cookie. Yeah.
What's the nookie? He gon' eat the cookie, yeah. He gon' eat the cookie. I'm not.
What is up, good people? We are back for coffee and commentary. I missed y'all, man. I missed y'all. And this damn purple fan always killing my decor, killing my vibe. Put that down there. I totally missed y'all. Let me know that you can hear me and see me good before we get into our topics today. We got to talk about Kanye. We got to talk about 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, Registry Carter, and jumped in it, and so has Tory Hart. Although I feel like these are a lot of the wrong messengers trying to put the right message out there, and then we got to end up. Who else? Who else did I miss? 50 Cent, Lil Wayne. Oh yeah. Hell, that's everybody. Okay. Alrighty. Can y'all hear me and see me good? Don't drink too much of the ISO tea. Man, look. I gotta detox, man. Okay, we finna get to it. Alright. So first things first, people. We got to talk about Terry Crews, and we got to have us an honest conversation with Terry Crews because he went down there to Don Lemon. By the way, is it Don Lemon or is it Don Lemon? I always feel like it's Don Lemon and Don drinks his drinks like this. You know, I don't give a damn what nobody say. I feel like he, tips to the loo, my darling, when he drinks. But anyway, Terry Crews went down there to CNN, still trying to the Coon News Network apparently, and still down there trying to explain himself and what he meant when he said that he didn't want Black Lives Matter to turn into black supremacy. He didn't want Black Lives Matter into us turning it into a hate organization. He didn't want us trying to love and advocate against police brutality to turn us into, turning it back on everybody that did turn it on us in the first place. He is the slave at the slave house that don't want y'all to run away. He is somebody that Harriet Tubman probably would have shot in the stomach. Because if you guys did not know, Harriet Tubman walked around, swam with a sawed-off shotgun, and she would pop your ass if you got out of line. She would let you know, you come with me. If you come, you come. Ain't no turning back. You try to turn back, I got to kill you because you're not going to snitch on us. And so at the end of the damn day, Terry got schooled by Don Lemon because every time we want to talk about Black Lives Matter, you got people like Terry saying, but no, but don't do it, but no. And what about whites? What do you mean, what about whites, Terry? Terry, whites are okay. Nobody ever said hate. So let's just address a few points and let's just never ever have to talk about this Negro again. First of all, Terry, do we ever want it to be to a point where there is black supremacy over white people? We're not even asking for that, Terry. We're just asking for equality, the same equality that we've never had, Terry, because we haven't really been thriving in a long time, Terry. I don't know where you been. I don't know what part of the country you live in. I don't know what circles you went through. Now, I do know you went through circles where another grown man can squeeze your nuts, dick, and balls right in front of your wife and you do nothing about it. I know you were 310 pounds of pure bred buck breaking worthy muscle that didn't put nothing to the test when that man grabbed your twig and berries like that. He grabbed your man dingo and you did absolutely nothing. You lost all your superpowers at that point. That's why your ass ain't never really been the same since. As a matter of fact, Terry, we don't want to hear nothing else from you until you go whip his ass. The way he whipped your dick in his hand, the way he jacked it back and forth, left and right, circle, turn around, twick it, flick it. Until you go and fix that shit, we don't really want to hear anything else you got to say. That's the real reason why we keep dragging you. Get the strap for Terry and his wife. Your wife lost a whole lot of respect for you in that moment. And I don't give a damn about you going to jail. I don't give a damn about you being afraid of the police. I don't give a damn about you being afraid of losing your career. At the end of the day, if you are not going to defend yourself because you don't want to lose your career, then you have sold your soul for money for your career because don't nobody got the right to touch you, Terry. Didn't your mammy and pappy teach your ass that? Godly, damn, Terry. God bless you with all of that for you to be overpowered by an overweight, hairy, fat Jewish man. Anyway, so let me get back to the point. So, are y'all following me? I do too much. So him and Don Lemon are sitting there, they having a conversation. about why Black Lives Matter, although we want to get rid of black on black crime, how that actually shouldn't be brought up in the Black Lives Matter discussion. And I'm normally with that, but I do have to say this. After this July the 4th weekend and all these kids getting shot and all these women getting shot, I mean, you even got Ricky Smiley's daughter that got shot 3 times and she was just trying to go to Whataburger to get a Whataburger. After all this shit's going on now, our communities is making it harder for everybody else to respect us. Our communities is making it a little bit difficult to constantly say Black Lives Matter when we got so much turmoil in our that's how you say that, in our own communities, and we are publicly divided, right? It's not like we're publicly united and privately we're divided. No, in the public, we going at it. And in private, we still going at it too. And sometimes as a black person, you just kind of feel like you getting it from both ends. If it ain't your own people hating on you, it's the people on the outside. It's just kind of like, where do you go? But anyway, Don proposes that we have a movement called All Black Lives Matter, which would include black on black crime. And Terry says that all black lives should be included, and Black Lives Matter. It gets really muddled and it really doesn't make sense. How about this? Black Lives Matter, period. It doesn't mean that other lives don't matter. It doesn't mean that we're trying to put anybody down. We're simply asking for equality, because if it had been equal in the first place, then literally America's history would be totally different. You know, we would have had reparations. I'm sorry, we would have never been made slaves. The black people that were already here, you wouldn't have been forced out of your garb, out of your culture, out of your language. We would have been forcibly raped and created all these different skin tones and colors of black people. That whole sharecropping Jim Crow phase wouldn't have never happened. We'd still have Black Wall Street. Segregation would have actually been separate and equal, you know. I'm just saying, Terry. And Don, you too, because you married to a white man. So y'all all talking in circles. Y'all all are making us look stupid out there when we try to present Black Lives Matter as a group that should actually be taken seriously. And so, Black Lives Matter, period, and they should matter to everybody, period. That's it. That's it, and that's simple. We gonna address these people doing this black on black crime, and we gonna hold them accountable. But it doesn't take away from our message. It still doesn't. No matter what goes on, it does not take away from our message. That's all I'm saying. Are y'all able to make some kind of sense of that? I'm doing my best to try to make sense of that, because I feel like at this point in this country, everybody's talking in circles, and some white people feel like they're being punished for being white. And my thing is, when has it ever been bad for you to be white? And then you got black people that are running around saying, not all, and we need to focus on our own issues, which we do, but we still have to focus on the police too, because okay, what's the best way to put it, right? Let's say you got parents and then you got children. You don't want the children to fight, but the children are on the same level, so it's expected. But when parents beat the hell out of their children, we charge them with child abuse. Do y'all get the difference? The police is there to protect and serve. That's literally their job that they're sworn into and paid for by tax dollars. So no, you shouldn't be whipping my ass because you're literally sworn to protect me. Another citizen on the street, although you should respect me because you know what we both go through, you ain't made a promise to protect and serve me at all. So that shit's almost to be expected. Okay, did I make good sense of that? Y'all let me know. I'm not going to stay on this topic long because I'm ready to move forward. Just tell me if I made sense of that. Because after this 4th of July weekend, they was pissing me off too. I was about to get up here and have a Terry Crews moment because y'all killing kids. And I'm going to start. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Terry. By the way, Terry, I got to email you so we can schedule our consultation. Y'all out here killing these kids, killing women. Y'all have absolutely no code. What black folks need to low-key do, we need to separate ourselves from niggas. But that's a conversation y'all not ready for. Y'all ready to separate yourselves from niggas so they can see us as black people and see niggas as niggas, and we know who to kick out of the community and who to keep in the community? Low-key, you ain't got to leave the hood if you just get the niggas out. It'll be perfectly fine. Okay. All right, cool. Yes, you didn't speak bluntly. Yeah, okay, all right. I'm gonna move on because I ain't trying to preach. I feel refreshed. I feel good. I still feel like this neck is looking more and more skinty by the day, and I ain't mad at it, but I miss y'all. But anyway, we're going to get into our next topic here. And we got to talk about this whole situation with 50 Cent and Lil Wayne. So 50 Cent went on Lil Wayne's show. I guess it's called Tunchi. I don't know if it's on Apple Radio. I couldn't really understand what this show was because, quite frankly, we really can't understand what in the hell the host is saying. Are we going to be honest? Let's be honest. I'm going to get the strap. First off, nobody has understood anything that Lil Wayne has said since the Carter 3. Maybe the Carter 2. Like lollipop. Like that was the last that was the last time we really understood anything that Lil Wayne says. When Lil Wayne makes any appearance or he speaks, we literally just bob our head, because we don't know what this goblin is saying. He looks like he's 3 steps away from death. We don't know what the Crypt Keeper is talking about. We too busy distracted at this goon and goblin that we're sitting here looking at with 3 dreads left that nobody wants to tell him to shave off. Now, when Stevie Wonder was walking around with those 2 dreads in the back of his head, we gave him a pass because his ass can't see. Now, he can find a cooch to have on the kids, but he can't feel all that air on his scalp. Y'all was wrong as hell for letting Stevie walk around like that for the last 30 years. This nigga here can clearly see. Can't speak, can't really articulate himself, but can clearly see. And still walks around looking away. But he's so out of touch with reality, I guess he don't care. And so, I low-key feel like 50 Cent and Lil Wayne orchestrated this whole media storm so we could get more attention on Lil Wayne's show. But 50 Cent made some comments saying that he gets a lot of heat from angry black women because he dates exotic women. And so I want y'all to listen to the soundbite on what he said. We're going to talk about Registry, who inserted herself into it, even though we seen Lucci at your house and you backpedaling. And I'm about to call your ass Ernestine again if you let this nigga back in your house, your life, and your box, Registry. But let's play the clip, and then we're going to see what Tory Hart had to say. And I'm going to explain to y'all why Tory should probably shut her ass up, too, on this situation until she confront the man about this that she needs to confront. Let me go ahead and play this clip, and we'll be right back.
You see what I'm saying? And I look and I go, yo, this is why they get mad, they get angry. And you see a lot of sisters, they go, oh, you fucking with this kind of girl or that kind of girl. That shit is exotic.
Stupid.
That shit looks a lot different from the shit that you see in the neighborhood all the time. It looks like that shit looks like it came off a boat, baby. Goddamn, you don't like that, motherfucker? You don't like that? Well, goddamn, what's the matter with you? This shit feels like something foreign. It feels like something that you can't just get. So in some kind of ways, it is interesting to explore. You know what I'm saying? But they get mad, they get angry. How did you end up with this motherfucker or this, that? I'm like, huh?
For real. They get real
I just look at
upset.
it like, oh, look at this angry. And then my instincts always makes me defensive. So I go, look at this angry black motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You're trying to fuck up the whole vibe. At it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And I look and I go, yo, this is why they get mad. They get upset to you because you're going, no, I know what the fuck you doing, bitch. And then you go, and it's not even if that's the real thing, but it's the way instinctively how you feel because the person is
Got defensive. You're defensive.
Yeah. It's a defense mechanism. Look, you go to the neighborhood.
Okay, we back. So now I want to talk to y'all in the chat real quick, and I want y'all to tell me, do y'all agree with 50 Cent or nah? Do y'all understand what he's saying, or no? Because I got my own opinion on this. Blue Sky said ignorant. Just Me said ill. Self-hatred and mommy issues. Usually dark-skinned men feel like this. They're low-hanging fruit. Okay. My problem is why you have to downgrade one to uplift another. Okay. All right, cool. So let's have an honest conversation about this. First off, 50 Cent, I got 50 Cent and Lil Wayne. They both were really thinking the same thing in this conversation, which is why Lil Wayne busted out laughing. He didn't have to say nothing. His laugh pretty much said that he agreed with everything that 50 Cent is saying. But what they both have to understand and realize is that I don't see black women dragging y'all because of who you date. I don't see it. I don't see it. Especially now Lil Wayne, because don't nobody want him no way. But 50 Cent, I don't see nobody dragging him because of who you date. But you know why they do drag him? Hold on, I'm going to show y'all. Because of that right there. That is what I see people dragging him over. And so I don't understand how he going to just overstep the fact that he ignores and talks shit about his son that looks like him, but favors the mixed one, which is why the women drag you. The men low-key drag you too. The women are just more vocal about it. Are we gonna be honest? Or we not gonna keep it real? Don't nobody give a damn about who 50 Cent date, because quite frankly, ain't nobody really trying to date him, and ain't nobody really trying to love him. That's why none of the women stick around. His baby mama might have loved him, but that was the last one that did, and I promise you that. All these other hoes, or pick me hoes, or have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. That's it. He put it in the song, because he knew the only reason why these women are attracted to him is because of his money. That's the truth. And that's fine, but let's just admit it. But let's admit some other stuff while we at it. The majority of black people, unfortunately, walk around being insecure and not loving the way that they look. And so what happens? Because all that exotical shit, all that's bullshit. You might not have seen women that look like that in the hood, but women are still women at the end of the day. So let's get to the root of why you pick what you pick while we're talking about it. Because I ain't seen no women drag you for who you pick, but I seen them drag you for how you treat your son. So for a lot of these men, they grow up in the hood, and every time they see a black woman, they saw poverty, they saw struggle, they saw their mama that was not good mamas to them. Because we're not going to act like that everybody out here got a good black mama. We know the majority don't got good black daddies, but we sure not gonna sit up here and act like a whole lot of these men that you see with issues running around here had good black mamas. Because if they had good black mamas, they probably wouldn't have had them issues in the first place. A lot of these grown men you see walking around here with all these issues, these are grandma's babies. Oh, y'all not ready for that either. See, these are grandma's babies that mama dropped them off with. That's why they call, they closer to grandmama than actually mama. So it's a reason for everything in this. And so basically growing up, every time they saw black, they saw struggle, they saw poverty, they saw the violence, they saw all that. And so when they get money and they get rich, they want to do everything they can do to escape that. They know all black women are not that way. All black people are not that way. Quite frankly, if you were to take a large majority of those black people and just put them in better environments, you will in turn have better black people. But we are products of our environments, and most of us don't have the mental strength and the mental drive to get out of whatever shitty situation that we in. So then they grow up and they want anything that is not that. The thing is, before you leave the hood, typically you done left a couple kids off in a couple uteruses. It is what it is. It happens. Ain't much going on in the hood but the screw, and apparently that's just what folks do. And so that's why you see them before they get rich, they got kids that look like this. Now, let's just keep it real. 50 Cent is not a looker. It ain't nan one of you women. Now I'ma really keep it real. Hold up. It ain't a woman in my comment section right now that will bust it open for 50 Cent and hope your baby look like 50. It ain't a woman around that will bust it open for Jay-Z and hope they baby look like Jay-Z. Why you think he picked Beyonce? It ain't a woman around that's gonna bust it open for Damon Dash and hope your baby look like Damon Dash. Why you think he picked the women that they picked? That is the true reason why you like his body. Yeah, his body is his body. He worked on that. You ain't giving birth to no baby with an 8-pack. Sorry. And so we not gonna keep publicly even tripping off people that we don't want in the first damn place. These are not cute niggas. These are talented niggas. Now 50, Lil Wayne, Damon, Kevin Hart, because I'm going to get on your ass next. There's a price to pay for everything. You might not pay on the front, but you're going to pay on the back. These exotic women that date you now because you have money would have never dated you before. Ever. Ever. Do you think Lil Wayne could have gotten, just not even him looking like a goon and goblin now. I mean, the normal looking Lil Wayne, which was still not cute. He looked it like Beetlejuice. Okay. Do y'all think that these mixed Latina Greek looking attack, do y'all think they would have ever brought that home? Did y'all forget what Hulk Hogan even told his daughter, Brooke? With her Bigfoot ass looking just like her daddy. You can bring a nigga home, but he better be in the NBA, NFL. Basically, black people, for the most part, don't know other race or culture wants you in their family unless you bring along money and talent. Sorry. It's the truth. And we're not going to run from it. Because when you just acknowledge it and you say, look, I know this what it is. I know she gonna talk shit about me behind my back. I know Kylie Jenner would have had a better chance at a good looking baby with Tyga than she did with Travis Scott. We gonna keep it real. We gonna keep it real. But since they got talent, they do it. I think it's even crazy how Cardi runs from her blackness and then has a baby by one of the blackest niggas she can find. And your daughter gonna grow up now always trying to tell people that she Latina instead of them just knowing it when they look at her. I know there's Afro-Latinas. That's a whole nother conversation for another day. If it wasn't for Toya in the mix of making Reginae, what would Reginae look like? I just want us to be honest. Thank y'all for the other donation too. And so I said all of that to say that's a true reason why they mix. That's a true reason why they pick who they pick. And so now I want y'all, Cardi ain't black. You need to tell her lips, her nose, and her hair that. You need to tell her lips, her nose, and her hair that. She multiracial, but it's black in there. And then she went and got with a black dude, but used to always think she was better than the black chicks on the block that she was stripping with. Y'all heard what she told Star Marie. You too pretty to just say you black. Bitch, you need to tell them you black in Spanish. And half you New York hoes up there don't even understand that Spanish is from Spain, not Puerto Rico in the Dominican Republic. Let me go ahead and play Torrei Hart's video before I really start going in. We'll be right back.
What's up, y'all? I'ma just not dwell on this, but be pretty brief. As I sit here in my car and it just jacked up, I'm okay with that. Whatever. Because I'm sure people will go and start addressing that in the comment section. So let me just get out the way. Yes, my hair is, what you like to call nappy. The texture of Jesus is. Yes, it is. And I'm okay with that. Because this is how God made me. And I love it. So, I'm going to just get right into it about what has been going on for a long time and what needs to stop. Okay? I'm okay with black men dating outside their race. Like, I really could a damn if you date outside your race. I've dated outside my race several times. And as y'all like to call it, they were exotic men. The difference is that Me dating these exotic men didn't make me put down my brothers, because I still love my black men too. And just because these men were of a different stature, different color, different background, different hair texture, different whatever, it didn't make them any better than my black brothers, or make me want to go on air and say, yeah, you know, I dated this and this because he look exotic, you know, sorry if I don't want you no more, black brother. No. Just because you have a preference don't mean you have to down your lineage and down where you come from. That is the issue. I am so sick and tired of people trying to say that black women are angry, black women are bitter. Ain't nothing bitter about me. I'm sitting in a $110,000 car, and that's material stuff. A damn. So I don't even want to even bring that into play. I live in a beautiful home. Okay, I feel like I'm set for life and don't have a worry in the world. I have no reason at all to be bitter. None at all. But I do have a problem with when we stand up for black men, black women. We stand up for black men and are so loyal to y'all, so good to y'all, and we break our backs for y'all, and y'all don't have the same respect for us. Like what you like. But come on, have our backs the way we have y'all's. Show us the respect, the love, the appreciation, the praise that we deserve. Because it's getting tired, especially in these times. It's real tired, and it's done, and it's dead. Have something else to talk about other than downing your beautiful black queens. How about that, black men? Stand. So.
Okay. Now, how many of y'all agree, and you can be honest with what Tory had to say? How many of y'all agree with what Tory had to say? Although she was talking real stuff, she ain't confronted the one person that she need to be confronting about all this. She talking to 50 and Kevin Hart. Thank you. Because that's what she needs to talk about. Now, let me go ahead and pull that up. Now, Tory, I love that you made your video. I love that you said what you had to say. But I need you to discuss this right here. Because, see, if you guys do not know, Kevin Hart was actually married to Torrei Hart in the beginning, when he had nothing. See, a lot of y'all don't even know that actually Torrei Hart is an actress and a comedian as well. But when they started having children, she put her career on hold to put everything into Kevin. Only to build him up. Only for him to do what? Leave her ass for an exotic girl. Mr. Nico, exotic. Look at earwax right there. She know good and damn well if he wasn't who he was. And look, it's okay. Money brings new things into your life. I'm not hating, but I'm just keeping it real. I just don't want Kevin to think she actually loves him. She gonna grow to be able to stand you. She ain't gonna never love you like Tory. Tory loves you. And he ain't gonna love you like that. It's just the truth. He really thinks if he didn't have what he has, that he can go up to her, because he only come up to her titties. Ignore the lifts he has in his shoes. I'm a short guy. I know all the tricks. And I ain't saying allegedly. Because if he got a problem, we can both take these shoes off and we can see. Now, you think all of Kevin Hart could come up to her titty and, excuse me, you think she would have ever gave him the time of day? She 5'8" without heels. You think he ever could have got her number? No. That was nothing but a prize for him. A trophy. Because to be quite frankly, us as a people, we don't see ourselves as trophies. That's a whole nother conversation too. Golly. And so, Tory, you can say what you want to say about 50, but you ain't got no baby about 50. You ain't got no baby about Lil Wayne. But you gave up your career, your life, and your youth to a man who felt like you was good enough at the time for his income bracket. And then once he leveled up and he got around exotic women that he had never seen before, and he got around men with money, you know what they told him? You make too much money to be with somebody that look like that. You can get that. That's why when he's cheated on Earwax 2 times, Earwax don't care. Earwax said 3 strikes and you're out, which means 3 strikes and I'm taking half. Sir, you don't think Earwax understands the privilege she has as being exotical? You don't think Earwax is hoping that their baby still looks like her? She okay with the boy being dark. Oh God, that's a whole nother issue too. They're okay with the mixed-ish boys coming out dark, but they don't want the girls coming out dark. And Nico's pregnant with a girl now. She's hoping that baby look like her and not like Kevin and Kevin's other kids. Are we gonna keep it real? I know as soon as she pushed that baby out, she gonna be rubbing the top of that baby head, rubbing through that placenta perm and looking behind the mirrors. Don't let that placenta perm fool you, Nico. You still gotta wait a few months for the real texture to come in. But you don't put no relax on that baby head, girl. Don't you do it. So, Tory, before you confront anybody, before you ask for black men to do anything, I need you to confront this black man here. And just call it for what he is. He felt like you were the original PlayStation. But when he got money and he leveled up, he got what he thought was a better model and what he views as a better model. That's the real reason why Tory was so angry with Earwax over the years. That's why. What's the other one, McHottie, from that show that's been on way longer than what it need to be on because the writing is shit now. Grey's Anatomy. Same thing he did. That's why he got dragged. He didn't get dragged because he went from a mixed girl to a white girl. Hell, both of them was half white. He got dragged because he went from a basic looking chick to a dime when his money got better. When the basic looking chick had been with him through everything. Let me tell all y'all that's out there dating. Let me go ahead and give you some advice. Basic looking people make the best partners. These fine ass, hot ass people, that shit don't last. That's why Nicole Murphy still ain't got a man. Halle Berry can't keep one. Beyonce still got cheat and gets cheated on. Who else? You better get you a regular looking person with some heart. And not these fine ass hoes and thugs. They ain't good for shit and their personalities normally suck. Anywho, I don't know where I'm going with that at this point, but I just hope I made some sense of that. Kanye West song Gold Digger. You see Moneta leveled up. Yes, Moneta leveled up. And guess what? Moneta, just because you tied you had your fallopian tubes burnt, that don't mean she can't have no kids. If she still got her ovaries, they can extract them eggs and she can still have her kids with her white man. Damn it, Neo, you gonna get your mixed-ish kids? Oh, let's talk about Neo and his wife over there. Let's talk about that real quick. Let's talk about that real quick. You sat there and had babies with that girl only for her to have a Bianca moment and say her baby wasn't blessed with that Hawaiian silky hair that mommy had. That ought to make Neo feel like shit. That this is good enough. This right here, what come out of it, if it look too much like this, is bad. All these niggas are slow. I hate y'all. Anyway. Oh, you still gonna talk about Reginae? Oh, hell, I forgot about her ass. Yeah, so basically Reginae hopped in and said, I'm beautiful, I'm exotic, I'm this, I'm that. Yes, you are a pretty young lady. But, Reginae, you still gotta be honest that one of the reasons why you ain't running in them circles with them other hoes is because they feel like you don't fit their look. It's a whole lot of shit we gotta address here. Not just the shit that your daddy said. But your daddy need to be honest and say, I had Toya when I didn't have none, but I wanted to upgrade too. Even though Lil Wayne ain't had a woman to love him since like Toya did, and he'll never find it. Not that white girl that wrote a book either. She was only with him because he bought her and her mama a condo in Miami. And if you buy me a condo in Miami, well, I'm going to be there. How about that? I'll say I love you too. Condos in Miami are expensive. Anyway, moving right along from that, I'm going to play a commercial. We'll be back to talk about Kanye West. I can't. Okay, people. Now, we got to move on and get on Kanye West's case a little bit here because Kanye West claims that he is going to be running for president in 2020. I already told y'all this was going to happen. And as a matter of fact, we should have seen this was coming because Kanye Omari West hinted... What? Oh, that was about to be August Alsina playing. Not on my watch. You ain't getting me copyrighted here. Go copyright Jada ass for taking your soul. Now, Kanye West had already announced years ago that he was going to run for president one day. As I have told you guys, that most of these celebs is from one hustle to another. And I'm about to get on my hustle too. It's from one hustle to another. So he did the music thing. Ain't nobody buying Kanye music the way that they did. His heyday is over. We're not going to get 808 and Heartbreaks back. We're not going to get My Dark, Beautiful, Twisted Fantasy back. We're not going to get Late Graduation back. Those days are done. All right? They're done and they're gone. Okay? And so that music hustle was pretty much done. And then he done incorporated God to basically help you forget his old image and to bring you into his new image. I done already told y'all. And that's a tax-free hustle right there. And to now go into politics and... I just gotta say, I ain't mad at the player. Hey, hate the game, not the player. Hate the player, not the game. I forgot how I go. But anyway, I say all that to say, he got about not even 6 months. He's already missed the deadline to actually register to run for president in like 6 or 7 states. The deadline is coming any moment now. So I don't even think it will be plausible for Kanye to actually run in 2020. More like 2024. But, just hold up. Because Kanye done something else that got me looking at him a little funny. So we all know about those COVID-19 payment protection plan loans that the government has been giving out to small businesses, basically to help them cover payroll during COVID-19. You don't have to pay like 80% of it back as long as you use it exactly for what you say you was going to use it for. Not like Arkansas Mo paying his child support and buying cars and Chanel bags. At least that nigga pay his child support though. Moving right along. So Kanye's company Yeezy actually applied for a small business relief loan and got reportedly between $2 million to $5 million to help cover their expenses during the pandemic. And I'm trying to understand and realize why a man that wants the people to trust him to run for president is taking money out of a pot that the people need. Kanye makes more than enough money to cover his payroll during the pandemic. He has more than enough money to feed several small countries. Why in the hell did he need a bailout from the government? Why do big corporations get bailouts from the government while me and you are supposed to feel bad if we fall down on our luck, praise God I won't ever again, and have to go get some food stamps? Oh yeah, your boy done had food stamps. I got food stamps in college though. I was getting $200 a month, eating real good. Oh, shit. Email me, you want to learn how to get your food stamps, damn it. Anyway, why is it that the regular people are made to feel bad? Why is it that they throw us a funky $1,200 and then tell us you stretch that shit when the average rent anywhere in this country that's not in a boat hunt country ass town or in the hood already run you about $1,200 right there, so you literally pay 1 month of rent. But that's it, because it ain't doing your shit a good, because you was already 4 months behind, and once everything open back up, it's gonna be a flood of evictions out there and a whole bunch of people getting foreclosed on. I'm just saying. But the government told you that was enough for you, but meanwhile rich people get the millions. Well, I'm gonna explain to y'all why, and more black people need to get on this LLC train, because this government, this country is a corporation. It's made to benefit businesses and corporations, not workers, not employees. It's for the self-employed and for the business owners. And that's why people like Kanye, his brand, that's why all these big companies, these airlines, that's why they get bailouts. Because they're all in cahoots with one another. They don't do nothing but take them bailouts, get that shit to the CEOs, throw a little funky change at their employees, and it's just a cycle that always repeats. And so at the end of the day, Yeezy, you're trying to tell us you not like everybody else, but you've already proven yourself to be like everybody else, because you definitely did not have to take this loan from the government, which took $2 to $5 million out of the pot that was set aside for everybody else. Why is it that the government sent hundreds of millions in stimulus checks to dead people, but me and you had to wait on our checks to come? And we're very much alive. At least I think so. What is Kanye going to bring to the table as president? I'm kind of sick of everybody thinking that the president is just, this role is just a joke But then I guess it's always been a role from the start that we were fooled to believe that the president actually had power when they don't. They're just a puppet master, and Kanye been Kim's puppet and Chris's puppet for a long time. And so, I mean, he don't even think or talk for himself at this point. I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little concerned for the future of politics in this country. I kind of feel like, well, hell, maybe y'all should run at this point when I get old enough. If everybody else doing it, why can't a YouTuber do it too? But I say all that to say, Kanye didn't need that long, but he took it because he could. He don't need to be president, but he'll do it because his ego was big enough. And I wouldn't vote for him. I wouldn't vote for Nan, one of them people. I don't want Kim as the first lady. I don't want her as a president either. I just don't want it. I want people who actually care about politics, actually care about the people, and that actually wants to make a change to be in these roles. This shit is not a joke. You know why? Because all the decisions you would make, Kanye, wouldn't even affect you. It would affect the regular people. Meanwhile, you have enough money to basically always cover yourself no matter which way the economy turns. I'm sick of these niggas. I'm just sick. I can't. I'm sick of this. I just can't. I just hope he pays back that black choir that carried his whole Jesus is King album. You know they threw him a little change and that was about it. But in reality, he is playing the game and distracting the black people. A vote for him is a vote for Trump. I don't want to vote for Biden either. I just think we screwed either way is what it looks like. That's just really what it looks like. So, okay, guys, I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to make comments. I'm going to roll these commercials out, and then I'll see y'all tonight. I feel like we need to have a midweek roast because basically I went out of town, and then y'all was going to get a show, and then YouTube did an audit of the channel, you know, and everything was demonetized. I'm sorry, everything except one video. And I don't work for free. So I said when they fix it, I'll be back. And I'll be back. You have to get married to qualify. So I don't have to get married to become president, do I? Well, I mean, hell, I guess getting married ain't that hard. That don't mean we gotta love one another. What's your opinion on the Black Panthers coming out in the streets armed with guns? Every black person needs to be armed legally, not to incite violence, to protect yourself. Simple. We would never get another JFK. No, we won't. Let's see what else. More like a midweek party. I'm sick. Oh my goodness. What else? What else is on y'all mind here? The lesser of two evils again. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll have to do that. I guess we'll have. He needs to pass a mental health evaluation before even applying. Man, we wouldn't have politicians if they had to do that. Is Plies all right? I don't know what Plies be on over there. I really don't. Cory Booker isn't married, right? Thick Thighs ain't married. He got more thighs and hips than Cory. Shout out to Cory and Chris. I live in Arizona. Stay strapped and protected as you should. But you have to be 35. Okay, so I got 8 more years before I can actually try to run. Kanye isn't doing this for votes. He just wants black people to look into the Republican side and stop considering themselves Democrats. Well, I agree with black people being free thinkers and voting for whomever you think is the best man or woman for the job. I'm not going to blindly vote for any party. I want to know what you do. I want to know your history. I want to know about you. That's how it should be. So I actually kind of get that. Voting your local election, true. Ricky Smiley daughter update. Yes. Okay. So Storm, you're not voting. Yeah, I'm still gonna vote, of course. I'm just gonna complain and bitch the whole way. Ricky Smiley's daughter, Erin. Let me update you really quick. Over the weekend, she got shot 3 times. She lives in Houston, Texas, and she was simply just going to Whataburger to get something to eat. Over the July the 4th weekend, it has literally been like a black massacre, black genocide going on in hoods from sea to shining sea. Which is why we still having the issues we having today. But anyway, she made it through surgery. She's going to live through it. I think she's going to have trouble walking for a little while. And she can't really text and use her hands all that well. But she'll live. But this shit is sad because it really could have went another way. The man said slavery was a choice. Okay, Tasha K and Storm for president. We would keep it too real. They don't see. See, the thing is, if I'm president, I'm coming out to do the conference. My do-rag, my wife beater. I ain't taking out piercings. I'm still gonna be tatted, and I'm just gonna keep it real. I can't the stiff walk and the fakeness. I can't do it. I gotta keep it real. Oh shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say. The man said slavery was a choice. He didn't articulate that point correctly, and yeah, he messed that up. That's another conversation for another day too. We need real, not reality. Can you do a live on what is defund the police, the pros and cons? I sure can, because I think a lot of people don't understand what that means, and to keep it real, as a community, if we are not prepared to fully police ourselves, you don't want to get rid of the police just yet. Just yet. Phase them out, but not yet, because I don't think we're at a point to completely police ourselves. Just look at the July the 4th weekend. That kind of proved it. Are the suspects all black? Allegedly. Did you see what Tokyo Tony said? Yeah, I missed that. I might just add her to the roast tonight. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead on y'all guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. And I will catch you guys later. Are you suffering from a piece of face? Do you have oily skin, dry skin, or even a combination of both? Do you suffer from acne, hyperpigmentation, eczema, psoriasis, and a myriad of other skin issues out there? Pretty much, no matter what you got going on with your skin, Shay's Creations has a solution for you. Shay's Creations is made in a home, alright, not in a laboratory. It's 100% organic, and this company focuses on skin toning, acne, hyperpigmentation, and preventing inflammation. If you're interested, all of the links to the website and social media info is in the description box below. This video has been sponsored by Bella BT. Now, ladies, do you want to bring the spa home to you? Are you ready to rejuvenate that V all while using natural herbs? This V Steam is taking over feminine care from sea to shining sea, helping women with fibroids, fertility issues, stress relief, and more. And we can even get them cycles back on track. Use Bella BT, that is owned by licensed esthetician Brittany McDonald. All of her contact information is in the description box below. Hair her up now and use that Bella BT so you don't be walking around with the spoil rotten cookie. Escucha a Natrium Music on YouTube para la música latina con salsa, merengue, dopis, bachata y más. La música es para las personas hablar inglés y español. Now, to listen to Natrium's music, check out the link to his YouTube channel and the link to his IG page. It is all in the description box below. Are you tired of suffering from bloating, constipation, and other digestive issues? Are you ready to finally lose that F.U.P.A that just never seems to go away? Then consider using my colon cleaner. And yes, you heard me right, my colon cleaner. This colon cleaner is made of 100% organic psyllium fiber and has helped people reverse IBS, lose weight, and so much more. All of the information and contact info for the creator of my colon cleaner is in the description box below. This product here keeps my skin smooth, smelling good, and of course it is made with all natural ingredients, so I don't have to worry about breaking out and my eczema acting up. What I'd like to do is to give me $1 for this, rub it in the desired areas that you want to smell good. It is not cute to be ashy, get you some Lotus Radiant. Are you struggling with hair growth issues? Are you ready to finally be able to actually put your hair in a real ponytail and not that little knob? Have you found that beauty supply products leave your hair dry, flat, useless, and dull? And are you ready for a change? And if you are, you need to try some Moo Moo Grease. This product was created for us, and nothing will change about your hair if you don't change your regimen. This product can be used in old people, young people, it doesn't matter. The products are 100% vegan, and all of the information for Moo Moo Grease is down in the description box below. Okay, see you guys later.